Hello everybody, this is Zoe over at My Philippine Dreams, and today we had a problem. There's good news and there's bad news. As always, we'll say what the good news is first. Wow, look at that tiger look. That's the look they give, that's Chichai's look. Alright, we'll let you get back to your videos. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm making your tuna sandwich.
Make my tuna sandwich?
Yeah.
Out of tuna flakes and oil? Delicious. Yes. Okay. We just got back from the gym. Neither of us has been able to take showers because we have a problem with the water. Okay. I actually was going to just do a little short video for our landlords, but might as well just do a full video. It's a beautiful day here in Dumaguete, the city of gentle people. Absolutely beautiful day. And like I said, we had a problem with our water. It's actually started about 2 weeks ago. And when I go back inside, I'll show you the part of the bad. Here's my trusty helper doing all the grunt labor while I basically just supervise and do a video. All right, one of the problems of living where we live is this very low water pressure. So I did this in a video before. You can actually see the tower. Every house around here has to have like a pressure tank. This is the original one. Usually they put a stainless steel or a plastic tank up top there to gravity water pressure, but we did on demand. So we got this thing. It only goes up to about 20 pounds per square inch, but that's fine. That's more than enough water pressure. And what I do is I got one of these Alexa things. So we can just tell Alexa inside when to turn the water pump on and off, because for the past 6 months it's been leaking. No, not 6 months. I'd say the last like 4 months. It's been leaking very slowly. So every 10 minutes or so the water pump would go on because there was a leak somewhere. This past like a week and a half ago, it got even worse. And today, when we came over and we were troubleshooting, trying to find out where the leak was, it got really bad. So there's a huge leak somewhere. So luckily, again, I got my guy. You always have to have a guy here. And the bad news is we're gonna have to replace this section right here up to here. The good news is it's not under the concrete, because here in the Philippines, you know, construction building codes and stuff, they really don't exist. So actually it's over here. You can see where the water line runs along the house, and then it cuts underneath the house. It goes right into the concrete. And we were scared, I was scared, that the break in the line was somewhere under the house, which would have required breaking concrete, breaking tiles, doing all that stuff. So what we did was we cut it here and we tested it. And thankfully it worked fine. When we blocked this line off right here, the pressure tank worked good, the water meter stopped spinning. So we knew that the problem wasn't under the house. So that is a huge, huge relief. What he's doing right now is we had to cut here to test it. So he's just replacing that where we cut it. Now, the actual break, I also thought that it might be here. So unfortunately for our landlords, we had to break some of this to find out where the T was, and we had to check the T line along the wall here, but it wasn't here. So it's somewhere in between here and the pipe over here. I would guess, I mean, there's no soft, spongy soil, so I would guess, except for like right here, it's a little spongy, that it's right here. Now, the bad news is our living room is right there. Well, it's not our living room, it's our landlord's living room. And yesterday, for some reason, I was playing with Zoe and I jumped up and down, and it seemed like there was a big hollow spot under the floor. And I'm gonna go inside in just a little bit and I'll show you that. So it looks like the water has been going underneath the foundation, because usually what they do is they just build a concrete base, and then they just, you know, they put up the hollow block and all that stuff afterwards. So it looks, the bad news is for our landlords, that it looks like the water's been leaking underneath the living room, and it might have caused damage. And now that the water is not going to be leaking anymore, that water is all going to go out, so you're going to have a hollow cavity underneath the tile. We'll check that out in a bit. But again, I think the good news far, far, far outweighs the bad news, because the break isn't underneath the house. If it had been underneath the house, because the PVC line goes all the way across, and they just use that regular blue PVC, where if your concrete footing is expanding, you know, getting cracked by roots or anything like that, it's going to cause problems. If you get a break underneath the concrete, it's a real pain in the ass. So I literally, as soon as we figured out that the break was somewhere in here, I literally put my hands up in the air and thanked the great God above for giving us a reprieve on it being underneath the concrete. So yeah, we're gonna have to rebury all these lines and stuff, but that's not a big deal. Since we moved in, there wasn't a spigot in the back near our kitchen, so we installed one right here, which works great, because you always have to have water in your dirty kitchen. And this is our dirty kitchen area. We got the trash ready to go for tomorrow. It's exciting stuff here in the Philippines. This is Chichai's new helmet. And again, it's a beautiful day, and thank God, thank God, thank God, the problem is not underneath the house, because that line runs all the way from the other side of the house, goes underneath, and then goes up into our bathroom, our CR right here. So that would have been highly problematic. But such is not the case. It looks like it should be, knock on wood, an easy fix. So this is a Philippines clothes dryer right here. So we're gonna hope that it all goes well. Till next time, puppies, rainbows, unicorns, and functioning water systems for all. See you next time on My Philippine Dreams. Okay, so it looks like the hollow spot is right here. Again, that's right outside there. So if Chichai, if you would, please pound over here, stomp over here. Oh, now over here. Yep. So we got a hollow spot underneath there. Thank you, Zoe, for your help. Salamat sa imong. All right, we'll let you get back to your videos. What's that like? Zoe, what are you doing? Zoe, Zoe. Come on, do it, Zoe. You don't want to do it? Fine.
Hey, if you consider our work to be of any value, consider supporting us on Patreon. If you're a Patreon, you get a free copy of my ebook, and we do monthly Google Hangouts. So consider doing that, if you would please.